So it is currently 4:30 AM in the morning right now, and over the last couple of hours I've been doing my war attacks, and I've basically been contemplating whether I should make this video. And I've decided to make this video, guys, because I feel it's something that I want and also need to do, especially because I do have a platform to, voice my opinion, and I honestly want to know what you guys think as well. So what you're about to see in this episode, it's going to be very different. This is pretty much my opinion of what the truth is about the balance changes that Supercell have implemented into COC over the last couple of months and even over the last few years. So this is really going to be the truth about the balance changes inside of the game. Now, for the first time ever, I'm going to ask every single one of you to not comment down below unless you have watched the entire video. I'm about to show you 4 different attacks, and every single one of these attacks is going to have a different point, and then at the end of the episode I'm going to conclude on the truth about the balance changes in this game, guys. So whether you're a YouTuber, whether you're in my clan, whether you're just a random guy passing, please wait till the end of the episode, then give your opinion down below. So as I said, 4 different attacks. Each one is going to have a different point, and I'm going to tell you basically and break down for you why this game and the balance changes are really so bad right now. In fact, they may be worse than ever. Well, maybe not worse than ever. I would say 2-3 months ago they were worse than ever. Maybe getting a little bit better, but they're still so damn bad. So a very quick disclaimer, I never claim to be good at this game. If you've been subscribed to this channel for at least 4 or 5 days, you will know this channel is all about entertainment. This is where we have fun inside of the game. We never really talk about strategy too much, but I really want to talk about this, guys, because I feel I actually need to. So as I said, this is the first attack. Now what you're seeing on screen right now is a new air attack using the new level 6 dragon and a couple of other air troops. And what we're basically about to do, we are going to 3-star this Town Hall 11 base using this new air attack, guys. So I say new air attack because it does have the new updated level 6 dragon. So please bear in mind, we are actually using an attacking clan castle inside of this attack, guys. Right now we do have 7 max balloons inside of our CC. Now the reason why I'm saying that is because we are going to go in for a few different attacks throughout this episode, and the ground attacks aren't actually going to have an attacking clan castle. Well, the war attacks will, but the rest of them won't. And that is crucial because for those of you that know me or are even inside of my clan, you will know I never use air attacks. I always use ground attacks. I never request a clan castle, and the simple reason is I can 3-star many Town Hall 11 bases without using clan castles when I use ground attacks, and I'm sure loads of you guys can too. However, when I use air attacks, if I do not bring an attacking clan castle, I will be very lucky to get a 2-star. To be honest with you, I completely suck at using air. For some reason, I got extremely lucky right now inside of this attack and somehow managed to pull off a 3-star on this I wouldn't say great Town Hall 11, I would say it's, pretty average Town Hall 11. It's got some rush walls, rush defenses, and a few other features. Now, before we really start to delve into this episode, I would just like to say, guys, a couple of days ago, Supercell streamed the Ground vs Air live stream on YouTube, and I'm sure millions of you actually saw it. And what we basically gathered from that is that the air attacks are far weaker than the ground attacks. Now, these air attacks actually incorporated the new level troops, so they were the new level baby dragons, the new level dragons, and obviously the new defense, the bomb tower, and even the new nerf troops, which were the bowlers. The bowlers were nerfed. So although all of these new features came to air and loads of ground features came in and were actually nerfed, it still seems that the air attacks are completely useless. So just before we move on, I want to involve you guys in this episode. This is a community video. This is about everyone's opinion who plays the game on a daily basis. So down below this video, there is a like and a dislike button, and here is what I want you to do. If you play this game at least, 4, 5, 6 days a week and you use 0 air attacks, then hit the like button. If you play this game 4, 5, 6 days a week and you use at least 1 air attack, then hit the dislike button. Let's see what the ratio looks like. So for those of you that haven't noticed, we are actually inside of our second attack, guys, and this is a war attack. Now, I've basically done this about, I would say, 2 hours ago, and we're actually going to be using a quite substantial amount of bowlers, a couple of healers, and a few wizards, and we are going to do 75% damage on the #1 player on the enemy team. Now, the reason why I'm showing you this, it's very simple. Bowlers were nerfed in the last update that we received 5 days ago. Bowlers had a decrease in hit points. They also have to go across the bomb tower now, so there is a new defense. What I'm basically showing you is you still can spam mass bowlers inside of a pretty much completely maxed out Town Hall 11 base, apart from maybe a few of the new defenses, yet you can still do some serious damage just by closing your eyes and hitting that spam button. And that is basically telling you that this game is still quite broken, guys. I mean, Supercell have been trying to fix it for so long, and as I said, I suck at this game. I really do suck. I mean, I'm a gemmer. I am a gemmer. I completely suck at this game, guys, but I'm still able to do this sort of damage to a Town Hall 11 base with no real strategy whatsoever. I mean, those new bomb towers, yes, they're cool, yes, they're great, they drop a bomb, but the hit points on them is pretty damn pathetic. I mean, they have like one of the lowest hit points out of any defenses. They're supposed to counteract the miners, the bowlers, and all those other troops, but really, they don't do much. I mean, the bomb explodes so quick, the bowlers aren't even able to get into the radius of the damage. So what's the point of having, you know, a new defense which is supposed to counteract mass troops when it doesn't even affect them? The only real troop that those bomb towers are going to do damage to is Hog Riders. And I mean, Town Hall 10s and Town Hall 11s don't even use Hog Riders anymore because the game's just so unbalanced and Hog Riders get completely fried by Inferno towers. What is the point of the new bomb tower? Is actually quite unproductive, guys. I mean, it looks good, it looks aesthetic, but it really isn't the greatest. So I'm about to show you a third attack, and this time we're going back to air, and this is where I really kind of got upset earlier, guys. I spent, and I'm not lying here, I spent over an hour looking at this base, figuring out how to attack it. Now, as I said, I know I'm not great at this game, guys, but I honestly try my best. I never ever go into a war attack without trying my best. I always make sure, as long as I have a couple of minutes spare, to, you know, scout the base and see what kind of attack strategy I can use. And I promise you, hand on my heart, I spent over an hour looking at this base, thinking of an attack strategy that I could use, and I came up with this, guys. Dragons, balloons, 1 lava hound, 2 heroes in on the left hand side to try and create a funnel. So the heroes done their job. The heroes actually done a great job. I couldn't have asked for any more. So we're going to send in 5 balloons, a lava hound, and a haste spell to start with, then a rage spell to try and take out these defenses on the right hand side and create a funnel. But this is the thing about air attacks, guys. One slip, one single slip, and the entire raid is over. You cannot, I repeat, you cannot really, like, you know, bring yourself back from the dead. Once you've made a slip, it's so hard to correct it. But when you use mass attacks, mass ground attacks, you don't even slip because there is no slope. I mean, it's just one big slope. All the bowlers are on it, all the miners are on it, and there really is no such thing as a slip. So my slip here, I didn't kill the defending clan castle. That dragon on the right hand side there, which is coming for my pack, is about to distract every single dragon inside of this this attack that I've used. Not only that, it's actually killed about 2 or 3 of my dragons. Now the next thing which happens here, these dragons get distracted, so they go over to the right hand side. But the thing about air attacks is there are so many distractions. I mean, you've got air sweepers, you've got air defenses, you've got inferno towers, eagle artilleries, air bombs, air mines, you've got the archer queen. What are we supposed to do? These air attacks are so heavily unbalanced. I have a single rage spell left, 2 dragons, and a Grand Warden. There's a single target Inferno Tower on the Town Hall there. And you know what, guys? There's just no hope. I mean, I was praying somehow that we could do this, but we just couldn't do it. And I'm not complaining. I'm honestly not complaining. I will take that 42%. I will happily take that, guys. It's just so sad when you see so many troops inside of the game which are so unbalanced compared to others, and it just makes all of these troops, look at all of those troops, it just makes all of them kind of pointless. So I'm going to show you one more attack, and then in a couple of moments time I am going to say what I believe is the possibility of fixing this problem that we have. And this is just to do with air troops, guys. This is really only talking about air troops, but of course there are you know, there's a couple of ground troops as well, which loads of people don't use. So we are about to do a mass witch, mass bowler attack. There is no attacking clan castle, and we are about to 3-star one of these Town Hall 11 bases. Let's attack this one right here, guys. So you can see it's a pretty rushed, once again, Town Hall 11 base. But bear in mind, we are using a ground troop, the bowler, which was just nerfed in hit points, and we are also using statistically speaking, by the community, the worst troop inside of the game pretty much, and that is the witch. Now the reason why people say that's the worst troop, maybe not anymore since the update was released, because she actually received triple hit points. I mean, triple hit points, I've never heard of that in my life. That is definitely pretty damn unique, guys, but check it out. We're about to spam in the bowlers and pretty much spam in the witches, and we're going to 3-star this base, no problem whatsoever, because of course this is a ground attack and you don't even need any skill whatsoever. So we're using witches, we're going to put the king's ability, then we're just going to pretty much, you know, sit back, relax, and see what happens inside of this Town Hall 11 base. Now, as I said, it is of course a rushed base, but I still do not believe that you should just be able to drop troops in like this and they should, you know, walk all over a base like this. I mean, it is still pretty damn insane what these witches can do. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, these witches are definitely fun. I'm gonna say fun. These witches are very, very fun. For those of you who haven't tried them out since they were buffed 5 or 6 days ago, I would definitely suggest giving the witches a try, because you may actually see a very pleasant surprise. So let's kind of conclude on what I believe the solution is, or what I believe, as I said, the solution is for the changes for the air and the ground. You know, balance out a little bit. So the way I see it is, ground attacks are, I would say, 70% and air attacks are 30% in terms of damage, how much they cost, troop training time, and all the other, you know, the factors that make an attack strategy a great attack. So my solution, none of you need to agree with me. For the dragons, the baby dragons, I would say you actually need to decrease the spaces they take inside of an army camp. So there's no point giving them extra hit points, because it's still only going to be 1 dragon, and 1 dragon is slow. However, if you bring maybe 15 dragons instead of 12 dragons, those 3 extra dragons could actually give you a potential boost and possibly balance out air to ground. Now, as I said, this is just baby dragons and dragons. I wouldn't really say there's a problem with balloons, lava hounds, or minions, guys. They're pretty damn awesome. It's just dragons, and it's just baby dragons. I would say possibly decrease, and this is a big one, guys, dragons from 20 spaces down to 15, and baby dragons from 10 to 8. So let me know what your thoughts are in that comment section. Leave a like if you have enjoyed this video, guys, and of course, make sure you drop a sub to the channel to stay up to date with all the other content. I will see you shortly. Peace out.